Hey everyone, welcome to 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. I'm Mr. Colander, and in this video, myself, my wife, Mrs. Colander, and then our 6th grade teacher, Mr. Wade, we're all going to cover a few different points that we really want to make sure we get across clearly about online learning, which will be happening for at least the first quarter this year. And we're all hopeful that that's all it will be because we're excited to be with you in the classroom. But who knows, it might be a little longer. So we want to make sure we get this stuff down as soon as possible. So I want to tell you first about how the rest of this first week of school is going to go. So it's going to begin, every day is going to begin with the wellness check, just like you saw today. Or if you didn't see today, that's okay. We're just making sure everything works. So, the attendance won't be held against you for this first day. We just want to make sure everyone can get logged on to Edmodo and take the wellness check. And the wellness check looks like this. Again, 6th graders, Mr. Wade will post yours every day. 7th graders, Mrs. Colander will post yours every day. And 8th graders, I will post your wellness check every day. So you just fill this wellness check out. And again, none of the other students can see who votes for what. Only the teacher can see who voted for what. And that's only so I can take attendance. And so you can feel free to take this seriously. If you're struggling, you can say that. We want to help you figure out why you're struggling and what we can do to help. The other thing that you'll be doing this week, in addition to the wellness checks, is catechism and Christ-Light. 6th graders, you'll be doing Christ-Light this week. 7th and 8th graders, you'll be doing catechism. And again, 7th and 8th grade, that's with Pastor Bostet. And his policies are his policies. We didn't come up with them. So 7th graders who are now 8th graders, you'll be familiar with those because they're the same as they were last year as far as late work and expectations go. But Pastor Dave will cover those in his own videos. Keep an eye out for those. I think he's doing it with his first lesson. But you can see 7th and 8th graders, he already has some quizzes ready to go. I know almost 99% positive that his first lesson is getting posted on Wednesday. So just wait for Wednesday to do those quizzes because you'll have that first lesson. If it's not there by Wednesday, definitely feel free to contact me or contact him with questions, but it should be there by Wednesday. 6th graders, you'll also start Christ-Light with Mr. Wade on Wednesday. So that covers Tuesday and Thursday. So obviously this video you're watching on Tuesday, hopefully, and you've hopefully already done the wellness check for Tuesday. And we've talked about Wednesday now, meaning Thursday. Each of the 3 teachers here is going to post a little video about the classes they're teaching and how that class is going to work. So I'll do a video, just one video each. So I'll cover social studies and spelling in that one video, and it'll be just the same for the other 2 teachers. They'll talk about the classes they're teaching, just to introduce you to those classes. Then Friday is going to be a fun, light day. We're going to celebrate the first Friday of the year. Hopefully we've made it successfully through the first week without too many hiccups. And Mr. Wade is going to have a music lesson ready for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. So that's Friday. And again, the wellness check is going to be every day. So make sure you're getting the wellness check. All right, next up is Mrs. Colander talking about our schedule.
All right, so as Mr. Colander said, I'm going to talk about the weekly schedule. So as you can see, we're not doing every single class every day. So Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays, you'll have social studies, and that's going to be with Mr. Colander. And then Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, you'll have math, which is with me. Mr. Wade will teach English Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Reading, Mr. Wade will also teach, but that's going to be Monday through Thursday. And then you'll also have catechism or Christ-Light if you're in 6th grade, Monday through Thursday. Science is going to be Tuesdays and Thursdays, as is spelling and vocabulary. So that's with Mr. Colander. Science is with me. Mr. Wade is going to do music on Fridays. Mr. Colander is going to eventually do technology with you on Fridays. Won't be these first couple of weeks. And then I will also be doing health with you on Fridays after the first couple weeks. We also are going to have an Apache culture lesson from Mrs. Lewis, the kindergarten teacher. She's going to do that once a week. And then we'll also get an art lesson once a week eventually. So the reason that we're not doing every class every day is so that you're only working on about 3 hours of work between the lessons and your assignments per day. So on Mondays, you should have a total of 3 hours between social studies, English, reading, and catechism. It might be a few minutes less than that or a few minutes more sometimes, but the goal is not more than 3 hours a day that you're doing schoolwork on. Okay? So then the other thing that we're going to be doing is a weekly Zoom meeting. So what that'll be is on a given day each week. So Wednesdays will be 6th grade, Thursdays will be 7th grade, and Fridays will be 8th grade. We're going to meet for 15 to 20 minutes and just have a Zoom meeting. So Mr. Wade, Mr. Colander, and myself will all be on those meetings with each grade. And then it's also a good way for you guys to see your friends and talk to them. So it's kind of just going to be fun to see everyone on the video, and you have the opportunity to ask us questions also. So we'll talk more about the times with that next time when we give you more information on the Zoom meetings.
All right, and I'm back now just to talk a little bit what's going to happen at the end of this video. You should notice on Edmodo there's a quiz, and that quiz has questions both that are trying to get to know you better so that we can fit our teaching to you. And we also just want to get to know you, but also there will be some questions in there about this video just to make sure that we explain things clearly. And don't worry about the weekly Zooms this week. They won't be happening this week for sure. We'll try to get them started next week. All right, so that covers that. Make sure you do that quiz on Edmodo, and it will be posted by me to 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, and I'll title it Get to Know You Quiz. So keep an eye out for that. Make sure you get that done. And now Mr. Wade is going to tell you about the late work policy.
Hey everybody, this is Mr. Wade. I am the 6th grade homeroom teacher, and I'll be teaching all of your English and your reading. So listen up, guys. We understand that sometimes you might not feel well on a given day, or maybe you're having some internet issues at home, or maybe there's times when maybe a device isn't available to you, although we're hoping to correct that by getting everybody a device that they will help you to be successful with your homework. But what happens when your work comes in late? Okay, we realize that's part of school. That can happen periodically. And so just so you understand, we don't, first of all, go with pass and fail. So you get letter grades, just like you probably got in most of your school life. We also want you to know that until an assignment comes in, it's always going to be recorded at least until it comes in as a 0 in the grade book. But we know that hopefully somewhere down the line you're going to get that assignment completed and get a reasonable grade for that. We have a little system set up where at the end of the week we're going to come together, the 3 teachers, and we're going to just talk about anybody who maybe missed an assignment or 2 or 3. Once you get past 3, then we probably will make a phone call home to mom or dad or grandma, grandpa, whomever, and we will contact you as well, the student, since you're old enough now to monitor your homework assignments, and find out if everything's okay, and also hopefully talk with you or mom or dad or grandma, grandpa about what we can do to make things better. Okay, so that more assignments are completed and completed to the best of your ability, and hopefully completed more in a timely way. So why do we do this? Because in everything we want to use our God-given abilities as best we can. And as long as you're doing that, as long as the effort is there, we will be so proud of you. Okay? Here's the bottom line. At the end of the quarter, when it comes to report card time, Well, we hope all your work is turned in. So you technically have till the end of the quarter to turn in all your assignments, which will be sometime in like mid-October, I think, for the first quarter. All right. Lastly, before we close out this video, I just want you to know that if you'd like to get to know Mrs. Colander or Mr. Colander or me just a little bit better, we do have a video rendition for you to watch of us. Find out about things that we like and things that a little bit more about our history, where we're from, and some of our likes and dislikes and things like that. All you need to do is go to eastforklutheranschool.org, and you'll see the three of us in a video, and I think you'll enjoy it. Parents, students, just know that you see on the screen here, once again, our email address, our phone numbers. Please feel free to contact us if there are things that are making school life just a little bit hard for you to be successful. We want to know and we want to help. Probably recommended, just call us on the phone or text us. You'll probably get a much quicker response. So in the meantime, stay well. We met some of you today, and that was pretty cool. And we will be meeting the rest of you somewhere along the line here fairly soon. All right.